Well, hello, folks. Thank you for coming here. Let me introduce myself. I'm Henrique Castro from a developer for CodeMiner 42. So, welcome. I will try to show you today something about Emacs and Orgmode. I am not a power user, so bear with me. And yeah, let's start hacking here. So, first of all, Emacs, I will not uh, uh, take long explaining how Emacs works and stuff like that because I really want to show you the ARG mode, the extension, ARG mode extension for Emacs. So it is really nice, and I think this is what um, rose my attention for Emacs. So it brought me to experiment with it and brought me to where I am using it right now. So I hope it will have a similar effect on you guys. So let's start. First of all, org mode is about organization. So as the name says, so to us in a system like this, why don't you go and use Todoist or less or something like Notion and other stuff like that is in the market and so backed by so many heavyweight companies and stuff, but you don't have control of your data. Your data is stored in their servers. They if they go out of business, like Wunderlist a while back, you have to migrate or do something like this. With Arc mode, everything is stored in plain text, and yeah, I think you can agree with us that if you use Emacs or use Vim, you really like things the old school way. And so Arc mode started like this, but it has so much power behind the way you declare things in it. So let me try to show you the start of it. First of all, you have the arc capture. So anywhere you are in the Emacs uh, text editor, you have Emacs open, so you can just type C. So you have a capture template. Here I have only to-dos and notes. So I go ahead and will file a new to-do. And then it already gives me some base. So this is the next action that I will take. This is the date that I am starting it. So I will do and show or capture to you guys. And then I can just type Control C 2 times here, and then done. It is in my inbox. Then I will go ahead and file another to do here, and then I will not leave it as next action. I will just go with to do, and then show to dos and time management. So done. Now let's see what happened here. I will open my org inbox org, and then this is what it has done for me. It simply put two entries in my inbox file here, just as I typed them, and then we can go ahead and change the state of this to do to, let's say, done. And then automatically we have a close date and a logbook from when I changed the state from done, from next to done, and when it happens. I can open it again. So I will push to do, and then it will record here the change in state. And I could change it again, and as many times I like. I can some things like waiting. So it asks me to enter a note because why I am waiting, why this is on waiting. So I can put it here, waiting for the end of the stream. And I file this, and it will be here in my logbook, my note about why it is in waiting status. So sure, you can go ahead and open this file in any editor, and you will see this. You will have access to this data. Of course, with Orgmode, you can fold it and open it and fold the logbook and keep changing things. But yeah, I think it's a very nice way to go about your to do and your tasks daily. So yeah, now let me show about time management here. You already see that I have dates and time here, stored here. So I can really get a overall time spent in each task. But now I can also clock in and clock out of my to-do, my task. So I can go with CC. Let me just get my okay, CCCX tab. So it will start my clock. And then I can see here when this clock started. I can change it a little bit so it could get more fancy. So now I go CCCX CO, and then I have my clock stopped, and my overall time spent in this task is 9 minutes. If I need to open it again, start clocking it again, I can do the same, CCCX tab, and then it starts right from where I stopped at 9 minutes of work done. Then if I change it again, so I can change it for, oh no, I can't, because then I would be going back in time. So I can change it again to CCCXCO. And as I haven't done any work, less than a minute of work, it removes the line and leaves only the previous clock. So that's about it in relation to with time management. I will go ahead and show you where we can manage all of this state here. And then we have the org agenda view. The agenda view, we can have a list of all to-dos. So I have these in my inbox. I have a to-do, show to-dos and time management, but I can go back in the inbox. And then if I change this other to-do from done to next or something, and then I go back to my previous view and hit refresh, I have now all to-dos that aren't in done state or aren't in canceled state. And this is my inbox. From here, I can do many things with all my to-dos. So I can start clocks, and then I can change states. I can refile them. One important thing for refile is that I want to have many files for my to-do files, and then I have some for work, for personal things. I have an inbox file, and I can manage my tasks between them, like so. I can just hit CCCW, and then I can choose to where my task will go. And then if I open my previous file, I see that these guys are being shifted let me start a brown bag here. Then if I can refile this guy to here, like so, I will write here some other to-dos, show checklist, and then if I go there in my org agenda, to-dos, refresh. Well, that's awkward. Sorry for that. I think my brown bag file isn't in my org agenda files, but let me continue. I will go back if I have time to fix this. So okay, now I can add schedule dates and deadlines to my to-dos. So if I do CCCS, I can choose a schedule date for this task. I will go and put it for tomorrow, and then I can also choose a deadline for this task. I will go and put for next week. And then let's go to the real agenda view. This is my agenda view. So I have one thing that is due for the next 7 days. And if I change my view to show the whole month here, I can see that it is scheduled for tomorrow, but the deadline is next week. And then I have a way to go and see all my tasks, and when I have deadlines, when I have scheduled things. And I can also change this view to see something like clock reports here, down here. So I have in my inbox.org file, I have a show to-dos and time management that I spent 9 minutes in this month. Yeah, so you can, with using clock-in or Pomodoros, yes, we have some extension for some plugins for Pomodoro technique, so you can use it to record your time, so recording in Pomodoros, and go ahead and do your own way of defining your workflow. I'm really fond of this way of working because you can grow it and take it to the way you work. You can adapt it to the way you work and not adapt to a tool or something. So let me show you something else here. I will go to this guy. So checklists. This is the one thing that captivated me the moment I saw it. So you have this way of defining checklists. So I will show you one level of checklists. And if I do CC, I can mark it as done. I can have it multi-level. And here. So if I change the inside, I can mark it as done. And if I put it another task here, another item, and then it will have some middle states. And if I had something more complex, I can go and have a total in the upper level, just by doing this. So I can go and second level. And if I mark it, I already have some auto completion here, and I can even have it here. So yeah, this was the thing that right away got my attention, to define quick checklists. And yeah, you can go ahead and put something, some other things like here, like some notes and text. So and then you can fold it and have it for to describe your actions here. One other thing that got my attention was Art Babel, and then let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So if I do something like this, let me copy here so I don't take much of your time. So if I have something like this, I can run CCCVCE and evaluate this. And I have code running inside my project, and then it will result. It will get. I can use vars here to store some contents, but overall, you can pretty much do anything, and you can even make some scripts to dump valid org mode here inside the org file and have it to work with your test and your notations. But what I use it for the most is with PlantUML, so I can do something like this. So I can do, and when I have it, I create a little HTML file with my embedded UML diagram. I don't use it for class diagrams, but some flow diagrams is very useful. And you get all of this here for free. And you can go ahead and you have some static site generators for org mode. I already see many people that uses it to write their blog posts, and you can embed some code and run it, and the output will be embedded in your static sites. And last but not least, I I some people consider this too much, but I also use Emacs for my emails. So I will try to show you a little of the Mu4E. So this is a little over the top, I know, but let's go. Mu4E is a email composer and email visualizer for Emacs. You have to do some other things in order for it to work. You have to have some things installed in your computer as like a way to download your mails from your server. I use offline IMAP, and you have to run the mu command so it can create a store for your database of emails so you can search through them. But yeah, I think it's totally worth it. I can do BT and see all my emails from today. I can click here and see my email. And if I go ahead and click A and V, I can open up in the browser. Let me try to bring it to this screen. So yeah, I can see the actual email in HTML. And I can even compose some emails. I have many accounts here, so I can surely mail myself something. And then just hit CC, and then it will send my email. I store my passwords with GPG encryption in my. It didn't ask for my password because it's already open. I already authenticated, but yeah, you can go ahead and put some GPG encryption in your passwords and keep it in your computer, and it will work real nicely. So thank you. I think that's it. It's a little short, and I don't want to take more of your time with this. I think I have been able to show you why I use it, and I hope you guys go ahead and try it for yourselves. This was is what made learning Emacs worth for me. So thank you very much for your time, and goodbye. Have a good day. Have a nice day at work.